Hello, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Omar. Today's witchcraft topic is all about how to do love spells. We'll talk about some history about love spells, why love spells might not work, and if it's even worth your time and energy. I'm a Santeria practitioner who loves to help people in all aspects of life. I help guide you on the do's and don'ts, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll try my best to answer your question. Without further ado, let's get started on today's video. The allure of love spells and rituals holds a compelling charm. It's a mystical world where incantations and herbs, moon phases and amulets come together in a symphony of intent and desire. You see, the human heart has always sought to grasp the reins of love and attraction. It's an age-old pursuit, a universal longing, etched into the very fabric of our beings. It's this shared yearning that gave birth to the enchanting practices of love spells and rituals. Imagine being able to sway the course of affection, to ignite a spark where there was none, or perhaps rekindle a flame that has dwindled. It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? But it's more than just a thought. For many, it's a tangible reality, a well-trodden path, steeped in tradition, faith, and a dash of the supernatural. But what exactly are love spells and rituals? At their core, they're ceremonies or actions performed with a specific intention in mind: to draw love, to keep love, to return lost love. Love spells in almost all cases are manipulation of the mind and spirit, to hold one prison to you. When this is happening, you are the one speaking and persuading the person, attracting the person to you. In other words, you have their undivided attention in order for you to make them fall in love by showing them the world. From whispered words under a crescent moon to elaborate ceremonies with circles of salt and candles, love spells and rituals come in myriad forms. They're as diverse as the people who use them, reflecting the rich tapestry of human experiences and beliefs. Can we truly bend someone to our will? Can the heart's deepest desires be echoed in the cosmos and returned to us as reality? These are the questions that fuel our fascination with love spells and rituals. And so, we find ourselves at the threshold of a world shrouded in mystery and intrigue. A world where the heart takes center stage, where passion, desire, and intent become powerful tools in the quest for love. So let's embark on this fascinating journey exploring the world of love spells and folk rituals. Our journey begins thousands of years ago, in ancient civilizations where love spells first emerged. Indeed, the origins of love spells are deeply rooted in the sands of time, in places where love was seen as a divine force that could be influenced through rituals and incantations. In the mystical land of ancient Egypt, love spells were an integral part of their society. They believed that the heart was not just a physical organ, but also the seat of emotions and the soul. Love spells were inscribed on papyrus and invoked deities like Isis and Osiris, hoping to sway the heart of a beloved or to mend a strained relationship. These spells were often accompanied by intricate rituals and amulets, reflecting the Egyptians' complex understanding of love and its divine nature. Fast forward to ancient Greece, where the magic of Eros, the god of love, was invoked in love spells. The Greeks viewed love as a powerful, uncontrollable force, and they sought to tame it through their spells. Much like their Egyptian counterparts, they too used amulets and rituals, but also added potions into the mix. The first love spell in recorded history is a Greek one, written on a lead tablet. Now let's travel to ancient Rome. The Romans, pragmatic as they were, also had their fair share of love spells. They leaned more towards potions and concoctions, often using herbs and plants with aphrodisiac properties. They believed these potions could ignite or rekindle love, and these practices were widespread. What we can gather from this historical journey is that love spells were not a fringe practice or a mere superstition. They were deeply embedded in these cultures, reflecting their beliefs about love, relationships, and the divine. They were an attempt to understand and control one of the most potent forces known to humanity: love. As we can see, love spells have a long, rich history that spans across cultures and centuries. They have evolved and adapted over time, but their essence remains the same: an endeavor to understand, capture, and influence the enigmatic force that is love. From the ancient world, love spells spread across the globe, adapting to the beliefs and practices of different cultures. As we traverse the globe, we find that every culture, in its unique way, has sought to understand and control the elusive power of love through spells and rituals. These practices, steeped in tradition and folklore, are a fascinating reflection of a culture's beliefs about love, attraction, and relationships. For instance, let's travel to the heart of Africa, where love spells often involve the use of potent herbs and talismans in a bid to attract or keep a lover. The Zulu people, for example, believe in the power of the isikakathi, a love potion made from special roots, which is believed to bind lovers together. Crossing the Atlantic, we find in the cultures of Latin America, a blend of indigenous and Catholic beliefs have given rise to amarras de amor, or love ties. These rituals, often involving prayers, candles, and personal items, aim to tie the object of affection spiritually and emotionally to the spellcaster. In Mexico, many worship the Santa Muerte, a popular saint that has helped many people in all aspects of life. Many of her followers also ask her for true love, or ask her for help in realizing a love spell. In the East, the Japanese have their own version of love spells, known as omamori. These are protective charms bought from Shinto shrines, believed to bring good luck in love and relationships. Meanwhile, in the mystical land of India, the practice of Vashikaran has been used for centuries. This ancient Sanskrit term translates to attracting someone. It involves the use of mantras, yantras, and rituals, all aiming to attract or influence the desired person. These examples only scratch the surface of the depth and diversity of love spells and rituals across the globe. Each practice, each ritual, each spell is deeply intertwined with the cultural, spiritual, and societal beliefs of its people, reflecting not only their quest for love but also their understanding of its power and mystery. Love spells, therefore, are not only a tool of attraction but also a mirror reflecting cultural beliefs and practices. There are a few reasons love spells don't work at all. Let's check some of them out. There's more than one reason why love spells don't work. Number 1. The person is too negative. They are constantly thinking about the ritual. They are desperate. They want to see results immediately. As soon as any ritual is completed, one must actually try and forget that they did a ritual at all. Sounds crazy, but that's the best way for the spell to work. Having a positive mindset and patience is the best way for the magic to take effect. Number 2. There might be a spiritual blockage. In this situation, the best course of action is to first get a cleansing, so the energies are positive. There's the possibility that one might have witchcraft around them, or there might be too many people around them wishing them bad luck. Number 3. Cursed. It's simple. The person might be cursed without even knowing it. This is probably one of the most dangerous and hardest part for one to get rid of. A person can be cursed from the moment they're in the mother's womb. Curses aren't necessarily an evil, dark magic cast upon them, but words with enough evil intent can cause permanent damage to the person. Curses are one of the hardest things for a spiritual practitioner to rid a person off. Number 4. Negative spirits. There might be negative spirits around you or your home. Evil spirits cause depression, sadness, negative thoughts, harm, etc. But something that also happens is evil spirits will push people away from you, and at the same time keep you away from other people. This is especially true if the spirit is possessive with the person. So, while love spells can be a fascinating aspect of our cultural history and can have some psychological benefits, they are not a foolproof method for finding or maintaining love. Love is an adventure, a journey filled with ups and downs, joys and sorrows. It's not something to be 100% controlled, but rather something to be experienced. In the future, I'll go over some methods anyone can do to cleanse themselves of negative energies. As we talked about some history regarding love spells, some warnings, etc. I know some of you just want to get to the actual work already, so let's dive in. Number 1. Brown paper, a pencil, and a red candle. Caution, please be careful anytime working with fire. Work in a safe space and a controlled environment. One of the first steps to doing love spells is to simply write the person's name you desire. You will write the person's complete name 7 times. You will then write your complete name 7 times on top of their name. You will put the red candle on top of the paper with the names. You will light the candle and start speaking what you want to manifest between you both. You will speak the person's name and call them to you. Example, Veronica, you think about me, you will call me, you want to be by my side at all times, you want to marry me, etc. Let the candle burn until finished. Number 2, finding a special someone if you yet don't have someone. For this, you will need a red apple, brown paper, a pencil. You also need to find a place for you to bury the apple where no one will disturb it. For this, you will write it in a form of a letter. Example, dear universe, I, Jessica, am looking a special someone in my life, someone who understands me, someone loyal, understanding, etc. You will then fold the piece of paper 3 times. You will make a small hole in the red apple and insert the paper in the apple. You will then bury the apple somewhere, preferably next to a tree or a plant. Number 3. For this, you will need 3 red glass candles, cinnamon powder, pencil, brown paper. Write the person's name 3 times, then your name over their name 3 times. You will do this process 3 times, in other words, a piece of paper for each candle. Fold the paper and insert the paper into the candle. Add a small sprinkle of cinnamon on top of each candle. Put the 3 candles close together in triangle form. Keep them apart about ½ an inch. When turning on the candles, we do recommend using matches instead of a lighter. When turning on the match, pull it towards you and then turn on the candles. You will make your petition over the candles and wish for love to blossom between the both of you. Number 4. You will need 5 sunflowers, 5 oranges, 1 pineapple, and honey. You will take these ingredients to the river. You will speak to the goddess of love in the river and ask for her blessings. You will first taste the honey, then pour some honey into the river. You will place the sunflowers next to the river. The fruit you will put next to the sunflowers and offer them to the gods of love which lives into here river. You will ask that love grows and is true between you and that special someone. This type of work takes the longest but is also the best. Number 5. Asking Santa Muerte to make someone fall in love with you. You will need a Santa Muerte red candles and some roses. You will offer the roses to Santa Muerte, light a red candle and ask her to make that special someone fall in love with you. Santa Muerte is one of those deities that can give you a lot, but be careful. She can also take a lot from you if you don't keep your word. So, while love spells can be a fun and interesting part of our cultural heritage, remember that true love comes from respect, understanding, and genuine connection. There are many more love spells out there. I will make another video in the future with more advanced love spells for those who are okay working dark magic. Some complicated love spells require more ingredients that are hard to come by. Some love rituals even require animal sacrifice. This list is filled with simple love spells that actually work if done correctly. If you try any of these, let me know how it went. Blessings and best of luck to everyone. We hope to see you in the next video.